What up, what up, what up, what up? This is your host, Rob, back with Vixen. Hello, Vixen.
Hello!
And we're back for another episode of She Said, He Said. We have not done an episode in a while. It's 100% my fault. Everyone's been on schedule and like, okay, yay, we're recording. And I'm keep canceling because of work. And I was sick.
You got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I was sick for like 2 weeks, man. Like,
that's why you look so slim.
Oh. I didn't know if I was gonna make it. But yeah, I don't know what the heck was wrong. I still don't know what was wrong with me. But I'm better now. I've gotten a lot of work that I was trying to get done off my plate. So we back. We don't really have a particular topic, man. There's just been a lot going on in the world, so we're just gonna have a conversation like we normally have. One, freaking Donald Trump dropping one of the largest, the largest bomb in history.
And also, did you hear what he was doing while he decided to make that decision? No. He was eating dinner. He was having chocolate cake. He was having a beautiful, huge chocolate cake, and then he decided to drop that bomb. Is that not the most gluttonous thing you've ever heard?
That's terrible, man. And I hate that we're going through this because I have friends who are active military, man, that I'm really close with, and I don't want anything to happen to them. You know, they're protecting our country. That's what they're there for. But it's like, dang, if we can avoid, you know what I mean, any extra conflict or any extra beef, I mean, obviously that's what we prefer, you know, because it's crazy, man. Then, I mean, again today, there's this guy in Cleveland on Facebook Live he went on a killing spree. Did you hear about that?
Yep, my mom told me about that.
Yeah, man.
He killed somebody on Facebook.
Yep.
What is, like, literally what is happening?
I haven't fact checked, but I heard it was over a female. Don't know what happened, but I was like, are you serious? Like, that stuff pisses me off. One, just the disregard for human life. Disregard for human life. And two, you're dragging people into your personal drama that has nothing to do with it.
Mhm. Yeah. I don't know if it's like the world has always been this bad, like people have always been this terrible to each other, or if it's or if it's just now. Like, I just don't know if maybe as we're getting older, we're just kind of more susceptible to it. Like, we hear more about what's happening, and when we were younger, we were more shielded from it, or if this is just like 2017 the way that it is. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
like, it's so upsetting.
I think the world has always had, quote unquote, and my computer's about to die. Shoot. Oh!
Hurry.
Damn.
10, 9, 8.
I hate you. I think the world has always had, quote unquote, bad stuff going on. I think the exposure wasn't as extreme. And then now it's to the point where, I know I can broadcast this to the whole world. I mean, honestly,
just technology. Maybe it's not the fact that people are more evil, it's the fact that there's more platforms now that we can be exposed to it.
This is my thoughts on this, and I might be going overboard. I think anyone who does anything on a social media platform, violence, that should be considered an act of terrorism. Because that's what terrorists do. Like, when they're like, you know, capturing people overseas and stuff like that, they broadcast the murders.
Yeah.
That's a terroristic act. Like, you're trying to share what you're doing. You know, obviously you're trying to send a message. You know, it's right. Bigger than just you. And then they said there's 12 people who got killed so far, but they haven't verified that he did all of those killings. But I think that should be a terroristic act. And then it's like, unfortunately, you only have to be 13 to get on Facebook.
I know.
Not really. But, you know, you're exposing them to that type of stuff. And that's not what Facebook is for. And honestly, I think Facebook might want to pull back some of their platforms. You know what I mean?
I think so too. It's just too many. It's just too much stuff.
I think the pictures and posting is enough. That live, you got to be careful because it's live. I just read last week a kid was playing with a gun on Facebook Live and killed himself by accident. So, and then it's like, what's your mentality like? I'm gonna get on Facebook Live and do something and play with a gun, and then I kill myself by accident.
But it's the same thing as Instagram stories and Snapchat.
Yeah, but see, the difference is Facebook Live, when you go live, well, you know what, Instagram does it too. When you go live, they promote your video for you. Like, they alert all, like, like, they're pulling people in. I think Instagram, you get, like, an alert, like I did earlier. It got an alert from a kid.
Yeah, but, that's true. That's true.
But Facebook is different. I think Facebook is more heavily used than other platforms, but that's just nuts, man. All right, let's switch gears. You have pizza coming. What's on the pizza?
Pepperoni and mushrooms.
Oh. Oh, that sounds good. How's your life been? I haven't talked to you in like 5 months.
I know. It's actually like,
oh no,
it's probably like a 5 out of 10.
Oh no.
I know. I'm like my job sucks. My manager is the worst.
What?
Like, she literally is the dumbest human being in America. She's so mean to me. Like, the friends that I have here are like so lame. The men that I've met here are so rude and disrespectful. And I don't know. It's just, it's hard.
Oh no.
I know.
I don't even know what to say
Dear
to that.
diary.
Yeah, I didn't know it was going that bad.
Bad day. It's fine. I mean, it's not like, I just need to get a new job, I think. I'll be happier with a new job.
You mean within
like
within the company or in general?
No, fuck this company. And I'm not gonna say which one it is.
Well, don't, of course.
100% no. This is a terrible company to work for. The managerial staff are literally the dumbest people in America. And they're rude to us. They just don't respect our time. They don't respect what we do. They don't respect the fact that, like, we literally are the reason why employees, they just don't respect anything that we do. And I just don't like to teach. I thought that maybe I liked to teach and I just needed to do it in a different way. But I just don't like to talk to people. People are so stupid. They're so dumb. And they don't listen. They don't respect me. Teachers don't get any respect. Instructors don't get any respect. None. And I'm so sorry that you're not listening to the first 20 minutes of class, but I'm not going to go back over everything that we just talked about. And my whole kind of livelihood with the company is based on evaluations from clients. And if they come in late and miss something and I can't stay after with them to catch them up, they will give me a bad evaluation because they're angry. Or if they think it's too fast or too slow or the material is too hard or not hard enough. Like, I don't design that, but I get evaluated on it and I get critiqued based on that. And I don't think that that's fair.
That sounds very unfair, actually.
It's super unfair. And I don't know. It's just, I'm not happy working at this place. Working for this place.
But you know what? I'm going to tell you what I told you before you left. You know, you're young and the world is your oyster. It's wide open. So, I mean,
I just need to find another job.
You do. And I'm trying to really peg your personality to see what would work really, really well for you. And I don't know.
Neither do I.
I don't know.
Because as much as I like talking with people, I don't want to talk to people all day. I want to be left alone.
You sound like me.
I'm just so overworking with these idiotic people.
Well, you need people to make money, so that's never going to change.
No, I know. And I don't mind having to interact with people daily. Like, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to be responsible for teaching people. I'm not going to teach people. It's just not, I don't think that it's just not something that people respect anymore. People will never respect their teachers or their instructors ever again.
Yeah, people don't respect your position until they've had that position and experienced
Hmm.
it themselves, man. And
It's like hospitality. It's like waiters and bartenders and waitresses. You just don't
mhm.
understand what kind of pressure people who work with other people are under until you're under that same pressure.
Yep, I've had the same stuff happen to me this week. Like when people call me and I don't get right back to them, they get truly upset, and I'm like, I can't say what I want to say, but I want to be like, hey, you're not the only person I work with. I work with a
Right.
multitude of people. I have a life outside of this. Like I have other stuff that I have to take care of. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you as fast as you wanted. Then you have other people who want to treat you any way they feel they should, just because you're quote unquote working for them or working with them, and it's like, no,
Right.
I am a human being.
Yeah, you still have to respect me. You still have to respect my time. Like I'm not at your I'm at your beck and call.
Hmm.
Like that's why there are policies. It's like I will get back to you within 24 hours. But people don't like that. People want you to do everything for them. They don't want to do their own research. They don't want to do anything themselves. They are so lazy.
Yep. But if they were in your shoes, they wouldn't even move like that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, mother suckers.
Yeah.
Okay, so your life sucks. Let's talk about
Yeah.
my amazingly sucky life.
Okay.
I think everybody's kind of going through it, man. I really do. I had spring break this week. I took my first part of the break that I actually took was yesterday, which is gonna be the end of it. But I really took yesterday off to relax. But all week I've been working. Got a lot of good stuff done. Set myself up to make some more money, which is always good. You know what I realized? I realized this yesterday. It's true, but it's not true. I don't have the relationships I thought I had with people, or I don't have the relationships I should have with people. Like I have some close fraternity brothers here, and some people that could be some really good friends here, but I drown myself in work so much sometimes that like one of my friends told me, like I just saw him Thursday. He's like, oh yeah, I'm moving. I was like, what do you mean you're moving? Like, cause in my mind, I'm like, yeah, we gonna hang out next weekend. I got time.
Right.
He's like, nah, I'm moving. And it's like, dang, their lives are happening like right now, and I'm missing it. I'm right here, and it sucks. I have no social life. Like, I killed my social life. I shot it in the face. Like, if I open my phone right now, I don't have one girl in my phone right now I could even flirt with or talk to. Not one.
Yeah.
Not one. Like some of them don't even respond to me anymore because I've had to reschedule, and like
Aww.
yeah, like it's dead. But and then like, you know how you're like out in public and you're like, I'm just walking around by myself, awkward. Let me get on the phone. Yeah, I'm like calling my mom because there's like no.
Yeah. Wait, why are you calling me?
Oh, I should have called you.
Yeah, that hurts my feelings.
On the inside?
Yeah, no, on the outside. Do you want me to cry about it? 'Cause I will right now.
No, don't you cry with your nerd glasses on. But yeah, I kind of went through that, but I had to take a breather because I was going to buy some shoes for a wedding. My boy is getting married in a couple weeks. My boy from elementary school.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and so we have to wear these all leather white high top Converse. Shout out to Daniel Bentley. He hooked me up because they had a killer sale, so I bought 3 pair of shoes instead of 1, and then I went back today and bought 2 more.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I got 2 pair of shoes for $40. Awesome. So
That's awesome.
But yeah, it made me realize, man, I need to be more sociable and be more out there. And it's a good business move too, because I parked my car today and somebody walked up to me. He was like, hey, is this you know what's on the side of my car, right?
Yeah,
So
your face?
Yeah, so the guy was like, is that you? Yeah.
Yes.
But, well, you know, I don't look like that anymore, actually.
No, you don't.
So
You're like 40 pounds lighter.
I am.
And I think it's kind of racist for people to just assume that all black people look the same.
People don't think we all look the same. We think
That was a joke.
We think y'all look the same though.
That was a joke. Maybe he didn't want to be like, "Oh, is that you?" And you'd be like, "No, clearly that's not me."
But he's black.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but we had a good conversation. I'm like, dang, this is what happens when I go out in the street. So he still ain't call or text me. I should have got his information. But it brings me back to a place. It brings me back to kind of where you are. It's like you look around you, look at your life. Now, I love the new career that I'm about to enter into and stuff like that. But I'm thinking about the other aspects of my life, and that's where my, I guess, dissatisfaction lies. Is like, you know how I am. Like, I can't. There's just certain people I don't like to deal with. Like, you were like my best friend here because
I still am your best friend.
Here.
I am there in your heart.
You'll always be in my heart. Oh my God. I need to publicly apologize. I did not call Vixen on her birthday. I sent a text message like a lame-o.
Lame ass.
I didn't.
Whack
It was a
ass.
heartfelt message.
Ass text message.
It was not short.
It was like HBD.
It totally was not. But yo, that's where it's gotten. Like, even my own line brother, yo, I wrote him a heartfelt message on his Facebook page, but I should have actually called him. But
yeah,
I was so, like, life just grips you so much sometimes. Like, you don't think about it. And I think it's part of this whole, like we were talking about earlier, just seeing stuff and going through stuff. You start getting desensitized.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like, because if you care too much, you'll drown yourself in it. And then it's like, if you don't care enough, you become this thing, not even a person anymore. So I want to fix that. I want to fix my social life, but honestly, I don't have time for it.
Yeah.
I even ran into a fraternity brother. My cousin, shout out to my cousin Joe. She came out Delta. I went out and bought her something for her show, and I went back to the store. I ran into a fraternity brother. Man, they had a day party and a golf tournament this weekend, and I got invited. But guess who didn't have time to do it?
You.
Exactly.
Oh no.
Right. So it's like, that's where I have to fix. You know what I mean? Like, I have opportunities to go out there and meet people, hang out, and broaden my social life. So I need to do that. But
you have to do that.
Yeah, and like you have much more of a social life than me, but you hate everybody.
I do.
You hate everybody.
But I hate everybody. They're so lame and annoying.
Why do you hate everybody?
They're just not good. They're just different. They're much, much different than me. And I think it's not that they're bad people. It's not like I don't have fun with them. It's just like they're not my friends.
I got you.
They're like this random group that I've just inserted myself into. But we're not, I mean, we would not be friends. Like, if we were in Charleston.
But I can't hear you. Your sound cut out. Do.
Whoops.
You said if you were in Charleston?
Oh, they're like, if I was in Charleston, I would never even talk to them.
So you ain't being real right now, is what you're saying.
Well, I'm not going to be alone, but no, I just don't like to hang out with them.
See, I'd rather be alone.
Yeah, and I've been like trying to date a little bit, and literally these guys are such assholes.
Do you have any recent stories? I was supposed
Actually,
to
yeah, I do.
I was supposed to take you might know her. I was supposed to take this beautiful woman on a date. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. I'm not gonna say it. She worked out with us.
She what?
She worked out. I think she started working out with us. It was after you left. I'll tell you after the show because I think she's in a group, and I don't know if she want me to name her, so I'm not gonna name her. But I never did because she was busy and I was busy. So I'm gonna try again soon. But yeah. Oh, can I say this?
Yeah.
You remember when I? Okay, there's a door that closed, and I don't think I want to open it again. But you know, when I went to Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
And then I called her one day. I messaged her out the blue, and she was kind of upset. She messaged me randomly. She texted me, "Hi, I just want to see how you're doing." And I was like, "Oh,
wow."
Yeah. It wasn't a bad thing, but it was just like, I'm cool working, blah blah blah. I mean, it's like, what do I really say to you? You know what I mean? There's really not a point. We can't truly ever be friends now. And I already know how you feel about my lifestyle and my life, so yeah, don't know about that. All right, let's talk about your horrible dating life.
Oh my god, the most recent date that I went on, this guy named, well, okay, so he's mixed, and his name is Kevin Smith. But you know how many Kevin Smiths there are, so I don't even care that I'm naming this piece of shit. And so we went out on a date, and well, first we were talking for like 3 weeks, like just like texting, trying to make a plan. Our schedules never meshed. And then at one point he was like, hey, I think I'm gonna have to take a break from like the dating world. And we hadn't even met yet. And I was like, okay, whatever. He was like, I'm just like really busy. I'm just gonna have to take a break. Okay, well, we're not even dating, and like literally you text me maybe once every 4 days, so I'm not really sure what less we can do. So zing, your alien's text message phone. Listen.
I'm listening.
Listen, Linda. And so so then like 5 days later he was like, do you want to get dinner? Like, do you want to hang out? And I was like, okay.
You know what? Yeah, free food. Okay, go ahead.
So we met up. Actually, I told him I was busy the day that he was free, but I was like, maybe we can meet up after, because I was meeting up with one of my high school friends that was here. And so I told him 8:30. I didn't end up meeting him till 9:30, so I did make him wait like
an hour.
Yeah.
I would have left.
He didn't, because he was a loser. He wasn't a loser. He was actually really nice that he stayed. So anyway, so we met up at this bar, and we spent like 5 hours. And he kept telling me how beautiful I was and how funny I was. But this guy was like literally so energetic. I asked him if he had ADHD. He was so hyper, like so nice, so funny, but just like so much energy. I was like, oh my God, are you on crack? So of course we went out a second time. And
it's so terrible the first time. I have to do it again.
I know. He was cute though, and he thought I was pretty. So
there it goes.
I was like, I'll go out with you again.
Those looks carry you over sometimes. I swear.
Exactly. So we went out again, and again we spent so much time together. We spent like 6 hours together, and I didn't have to work till 1 on Friday. He had Friday off, so we hung out till like 2 in the morning. And then he was like, "Can I come over?" And I was like, "Okay."
What?
So nothing happened. Literally,
I didn't say anything was
happened.
And now he knows where you live, though.
He slipped over and was like asked me if he could cuddle on me, and like told me how sexy I was, whatever.
So
and
he's
then
telling you a bunch of lies
because I had to get ready for work. He texted me 8 hours later and was like, "To be honest, I only see you as a friend." Let me tell you what I said. Can I read this conversation online? I mean, on the radio. You're gonna die when I tell you this.
You say whatever we want.
I know. All right, let's see. Who did I text? I texted.
So were you offended by that statement?
Fuck yes, I was.
Why?
Because why are you rubbing up all on me? Okay, listen. Hey, Allie, I had a great time.
Wait. What? You said nothing happened. So what did he do that made you feel like that was an invalid statement?
Okay. So we slept. So he wanted to sleep over, and we like made out. But of course, I slept fully clothed, and he slept fully.
And you froze. Oh, I'm gonna have to patch this video. Ooh, Skype is doing a new number right now. Alright, I'm gonna have to patch this video. Hold up. 3, 2. Okay, sorry y'all. As I just said 5 seconds ago, I'll have to patch this. Alright, so what happened?
Okay, where did we leave off?
You were making out. Wait, you make out with people? I didn't.
I don't know. It wasn't great.
I want to say you don't look like a kisser.
But that's all we did. And then he was like, I like you, and you are so sexy, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, cool.
You let him squeeze the butt cheeks?
Like a little bit, but it wasn't anything. It was like very PG-13. Not even. It was like half of PG, half of PG-13. It wasn't bad at all.
He's a loser. Go ahead.
So then he texted me at like 4:30. Left. Everything was great. Like called me babe. That was really he called me babe. He was like, "What, babe?"
Wow.
And I was like, "What?" So I was like, "Oh, he likes me. Cool. We'll go out again. Like whatever."
So you liked him
He's a little bit hype. I don't think I honestly don't think I would have dated him, like been together with him in a relationship. He was like very hyperactive. He was like an ADHD child. I asked him if he took Ritalin.
God, you're so mean. Go ahead.
Anyway, so he texted me at 4:30 and he goes, "Hey Allie, I had a great time, but I need to be honest. I don't see us being more than friends. You have a lot going for you, and I wish you luck in the dating world." To which I responded with,
"Oh God.
Could you be a little bit more explanatory? That was completely unexpected." To which he responded, "I think you are great, but I don't see myself being more than friends. It's all I can offer, but I understand if you do not wish for that. It's just how I feel. I'm sorry." So then I said,
"There's nothing."
Listen. So then I said, "Then why did you sleep over and literally rub up on my ass?"
Because he wanted to rub up on them cheeks.
Mixed messages are a bit frustrating and unfair, don't you think? And then he goes, and this is verbatim, I'm reading from my phone. "Yeah, but I realize I am where I and didn't mean harm." And then I said, "That's not even a complete sentence." Okay, wait.
Oh God.
Like, what the actual fuck? Learn to speak English.
Oh.
So then I double texted him
Ooh.
because he didn't respond, obviously, and I was like, "Okay, you're not gonna get out. Like, I'm gonna say one more thing." So I said, "Whatever, weirdo. That's your prerogative. But judging from how you've handled this situation, the fact that you could have said something this morning, it looks like I dodged a bullet. I wish you luck in the dating world."
Oh.
That was that.
I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
Wait. Ooh.
Funny, right?
Ugh. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything. In my opinion, he didn't do anything wrong. The mixed signals, mixed message things, because there's been times where me and girls have tried it. You know what I mean? Like, we'll go on a date, we'll kiss, we'll hang out, and you just don't get that feeling. Like, but sometimes you don't know until you do it. Like, maybe you suck at kissing, or
I definitely don't. So.
Oh. I don't know. Maybe it's just a feeling. I mean, or he could just be.
I definitely don't suck at kissing because we made out the first night, and then he wanted to go out again. So.
See how you be leaving the details out? So, yeah. I don't know. That does happen though. Like I've had chicks do that to me, and it's like, you mother effer. And then they try to come back later. I'm like, nah.
Well, and the thing is like, I don't even think I liked him. Like, right. I don't even think that I liked him, but I think it was just the fact that, like, I thought that he liked me, and then he didn't, and I was like, well, what the fuck? Like, if that is not you liking me, then I guess I have no idea what it means for somebody to like you. I have no idea. Like, I just don't get it.
It seems like y'all were just something to do for each other, which...
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, that's very, to me, especially nowadays, it's very commonplace. Like, sometimes you're just something to do for somebody, unfortunately. I hate the way that sounds, but, I mean, that's what it sounds like it was.
Yeah, and I guess, you know what, he could have ghosted me, you know, like, just never talked to me again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did some real stuff by contacting you and letting you know. That's real. Like, that's very real, and that's very rare. Like, that tells you a lot about his character, because a lot of dudes would probably just dragged it out. A lot of people, what they do when they end up in an awkward situation like that, instead of being real and like saying something, they'll like do something, or they'll try to put you in a position to where you'll break it off and they won't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I like that guy.
Whatever.
Yo, that was funny.
I guess it was kind of an ego thing, because I'm like, my experience is like, you either know that you like me or you don't. And so he was very confusing, because I thought that he did, and I thought that I was gonna be have to be the one to be like, hey, look, like, I just see you as a friend. But the fact that he did it, it's just like,
he got you first. He
got me first. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're upset. You're a hater. You're being petty. It's okay.
I'm a hater. Yep, I'm being petty.
Yeah, it doesn't work the same when you try to throw it back. It's like, once I hit you in the head with the rock, I already hit you first, so it doesn't matter.
Right. Exactly.
But yeah, that's how it goes. You know, nobody wants to be the one to get pre-dumped.
Exactly. Exactly. God.
It's hilarious, yo. Any other dates lately? That was the latest one?
No, that was the latest one, yeah.
See, listening to your stories makes me not even want to go out, man. I don't even know. Seriously. I don't even know what to look for in a woman anymore.
See, I don't even know what I like anymore. I just don't even know what I like anymore. I don't even know what I want. I'm like, I want somebody funny that like says jokes all the time. But then I went out with Kevin, and that was like fucking exhausting. So I was like, no, maybe I don't want that.
I know what I want. I want someone who's gonna fulfill my wants, but I really want someone who's gonna fulfill my needs more so. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difficult part, because the person you need is typically going to be somebody, I think, that's going to challenge you on a lot of things, but sometimes is what you need. But I don't know. Then I had a really freaky dream the other night too. We're not going to talk about that at all. But yeah, I don't know, man. This dating game has changed, man. I might have to bite the bullet and join internet dating. I was thinking about it. I just still think it's weird. I don't think it's so dry out here that I gotta do that. But I don't know. Maybe that'll be a thing. I don't know.
Charleston's small.
Busypeople.com is what I need. Like, look, I can meet you from 12:45 to 1:15 right here. Great. Like, that's how it's gonna have to like be for me. But who knows? Right. All right, Vixen, I've kept you way over the 15 minutes I said I was going to do, but we were kind of catching up, too. I know it's okay, because it's me. Duh.
I wish that you would call me more.
I'm sorry. I promise
Even if it's just like 10 minutes where you're driving home.
Oh, I promise you, I will do a better job of calling you.
Okay.
Right here on the show. You guys heard it. Rob is going to do a better job of calling Vixen, because we really are good friends. And that's my problem, yo. Like, I start drowning myself in work and stuff like that. And then, you know, honestly, sometimes I have nothing to talk about.
I know. Yeah, totally. No, I understand that for sure.
No, I got you though. We got to stay tight, because I know you're gonna come back down here one day eventually.
Oh, of course I will, and I'm gonna come to you to buy my house.
Oh my god. You better.
Maybe Robert. What if maybe we should make a pact right now that if we're not married, actually, you're almost 35, aren't you?
The words that were gonna come
maybe
out.
by 40. No.
What? Nah, I don't know. 40. I'm 32.
By 45.
I'm
no, you.
32.
No, I know. So in 10, 11, 13 years, if you're not married, I'll be 33. No. 38. 39? 40? What is 13 plus 26? $39? We'll be married.
You want to make a marriage pact?
Yep.
Nah.
What? We will. It's already signed in blood.
It's not. We're not making a marriage pact. You're not even attracted to me.
I I am. I think you're so cute and handsome, but you're like my brother.
So how's that ever gonna work?
Because we don't want to be alone forever.
Well, I don't
and you'll
want to.
probably be making so much money.
I'm gonna end the show because this conversation is gonna get awkward.
All right.
You know what? No, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end the show and then I'm gonna record our conversation afterward, and then we decide. Well, this will be like a special segment for like the end of the year or something. All right. I love technology. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening to me and Vixen catch up and talk about the world and her terrible dating life and my terrible personal life. We just want you all to know that it's not all glitz and glamour in these people's lives who do podcasts. We're human people who have sucky times just like you. So don't feel so bad about your life. Vixen.
Just because I Instagram how much fun I'm having, I'm not having any fun.
Y'all be doing the same thing. I'll be like, yeah, stay motivated, y'all. I'll be sad as hell.
Yeah. That is hilarious.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next time on She Said, He Said. Peace.